Hi everybody, welcome. It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk, and we're going to be doing just a couple, maybe more, scrappy cards. I don't want to spend too long on tonight, guys. I've got my first in-person workshop tomorrow. Well, when I say first in-person, I have been doing classes, workshops, yeah, but this is the first one I've organised all just, with some of the ladies that I used to meet with way back before, the pandemic. So it's going to be nice to see some ladies who I've not seen for a very long time, about 3 years, 2 years, 2.5 years. So, hello everybody, I'm just seeing who's here on the live. Barb, Carla, Wendy, Sally, Janine, Catherine, before she goes to bed, hello. Who else? Georgiana, Janine, Shaz, Sheila, Barb, hello, Jan, Vicky, awesome. Thanks, Vicky. Thanks for sharing the Boughs and Blossoms tutorial. Thank you. So earlier this day, Esther and I attempted to go live via Zoom, via YouTube, via Streamlabs, and it was a bit of a disaster. So we had to just record it again. So basically, it's some information about the Boughs and Blossoms bundle and how you can get some free tutorials if you can be our customer. If you can't be our customers, then we're just asking for £10 for the 4 different tutorials. Okay, so I'm just going to get started now. Let's see if I can transition you guys over. Oh, there's my email, by the way, ruthtrice@gmail.com. I'll get rid of that for a moment because I don't think you quite need to see that, and you also don't need to see my face either, so let's get rid of that for a moment. So I have got in front of me just a whole heap of scraps that I've been trying to sort out. I've been trying. I just seem to have baskets and baskets of different things, but I did find that, look, this I started to colour in, so I thought it would be nice to maybe use this with something else. This was a little bit of a play at some point with something, so just realised, do you hear me double? I'm just going to turn off that one. There we go, that's better. Okay, were you hearing me double? You need to hear me once. Right, and then in this box here, I've got various scraps and bits and bobs, things I've cut out. I always like to rub. Oh, look at that, that's pretty. That might go with that. Right, so what I like to do is kind of team up similar colours together to start off with. I've also got my hot glue gun just here, waiting in the wings, just in case. You never know, might need that. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's a bit of red velvet. Ooh, might need a bit of glitz and glam. Okay, I think we can do something with this. Still got some stuff on my desk left over from yesterday. So if you didn't see yesterday's video, it was quite fun. Alright, is there anything under here I can use as a card base or a matting layer? That's what I'm kind of on the lookout for. Oh, that would be quite nice. Let's go with that. Okay. Now, I had started to pack things for tomorrow. That's why I kind of decided to do scrappy cards, because all my blocks are packed. Now, I have had the idea, I have seen this sort of layout before, but I don't tend to do it that often. The idea of just cutting sort of strips and having them in a row and then putting something else on top. I sometimes do strips where they got stuck quite closely together, but not spaced out so much. Okay, let's cut that down to 14.35. Now see what this is across here. There we go, cut that down. Wonder if I cut that to 9.5. Whoops. But then kind of like cut it and see how it goes. So, oh look, there's that little bit of stitching there. I could split that, stick that there, and then I'm not too bothered about it being equal sizes or anything, so I'm just going to cut it and see what I can do. I don't know what, I'm going to glue as I go, because then I can do the old thumbnail trick, can't I? So now why have I got, that's this causing a, let's move that. Oh, new stamp set arrived today. Yay. Hi Lane. Oh, Elizabeth. Oh, sorry to hear that you're not well. Hi Cindy. Oh, my blocks are packed. I'm ready to go. Oh, have you got a class tomorrow as well, Janice? Okay, so I just have to concentrate on getting that down. So this was stamped, inked, I don't know, on shimmer white cardstock. I can't remember when I stamped this. Was one just stamped One Sheet Wonders sometime. But I don't remember when, I'm afraid. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. Okay, I'm going to do the old thumbnail technique. So you just sort of hold it up and then kind of go, oh, I need to cut it there. Although I don't have a thumbnail on this finger at the moment, it's growing slowly. Oh, that moved. Don't move, please don't move. Just stay. I feel like it moved. Right, there we go. Oh, you've got Mum's funeral tomorrow. Oh, Janice, we'll be thinking of you. Is that, how far away from you are you, is the service? Oh, I feel like I cut too much off there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make up for it by cutting off a little slither at the top, I think. Right, that looks quite cool. And then let's see what I've got in my stash to stick it onto. Oh yay, nice. Right, I think then a bit of that. Now some of these haven't been cut through properly, so rather than fight it, I'm just going to use it as it is. And then have a wee rummage and see if I can find something to stick right in the middle. Need something a bit more, something a bit bold. That seems to just be covering it up too much. Oh, where's that? Ah, here it is. Oh, I've coloured that in. Let's get you down a bit closer, guys. There we go. I've just looked at this and I've obviously coloured it in at some point. So, because I needed that colour, but it seems to match, so we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Oh, I didn't know that, Jan. I didn't know that, Lady Shaz. I saw a great tip today for cutting a small piece of colour. Use a piece of washi tape. That's a really good idea. Oh, that fits perfectly. Right. I'm looking for a boring bit. I tend to do this. Go, where's the boring bit of the card? Let's stick the sentiment there. Right. Have I got anything ready to rock and roll? Got to see if I can find a nice long sentiment to stick on there. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm wondering whether just to go for a plain happy birthday. Just a simple little happy birthday. This is artistically inked. No, it's not. It is art gallery. Why can I not see happy birthday? There it is. Right, let's see if I can any blocks. Nope, I have packed them all. I don't know whether to put it in that sort of corner there and then put something else on. Or just do it in the middle. I'll just do it in the middle, Ruth. Stop your faffing. Gorgeous grape. Hi, Carolee. Oh, wow, you're amazing. Vicky, have you found it? You're so good. That'll do. Oh, lovely, Darlene. Good. So if you'd like to join the Facebook group, basically the link to it is in the description of this video, which you can view after it's ended. I think I've stamped it on the wonk. I'm going to try again. Oh, Jodie's mum passed as well. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, how I could have stamped it on the wonk when it's a clear stamp. I mean, really. I think it makes it look a bit more interesting having a bit of it torn. Hi, Louise. Right, moving on. Come on, Ruth. get on with it now. So I'm going to grab another, my box of scraps. If anyone sees one they think, oh, Ruth, use that, let me know. Oh, it might be nice to actually finish this one. I've obviously made this at some point, but not finished it. That's quite nice as a masculine card, isn't it? I wonder if I've got any leaves or anything I could put with it. Oh, that there. Obviously cut these out and not got around to using them. Oh, there's a white tree. Maybe I'll use this on something else in a second. Actually, I sometimes quite like mixing lace with something very masculine. Something a bit unusual, isn't it? Right, so again, I think this might have been stamped on Alive a bit way back when, not quite sure. So I'll just cut that out. What's that? 1 1/4 inch. This was some cork paper from the other year. That's just so fab. Okay. Oh, that doesn't reach across. Okay, alright. Though, it's got, oh, there's a scrappy bit there. Can you hear my husband sorting out the rubbish outside? That's okay, Jodie, don't worry. I will miss the lace out for now because it's a bold move to put the lace on it, which I'll leave for now. So I'm just going to flip that over and then just cut it from the back because you can see what you're doing when you flip it over. I'm wondering whether it'd be nice to just cut a strip and then just put a sentiment on the strip. You know what, to save time, you know what, I think I might just use the happy birthday again, but use a different colour. He made stuffed peppers. Oh, very nice. Just reading what Jan's having for tea. What does he stuff it with, Jan? Oh, Janice just waved to Fred. See, Fred's got his own little fan club. Oh, good papered prairie. Good. Sorry, I've got slippers that I'm contended with under my desk, so that's better. Right, let's stick this down. There we go. And I think I could actually go, I could fold that over. Just a little dab of glue, there. Now I've still got my hot glue gun heating at the side of me. I don't know quite what I'm going to use it for, but it is there. It's not quite the right colour, that one. Let's go for a bit of soft suede. That's very pleasing. I like that one. So this was, if you haven't seen the video for this one, it's where you mask off a strip and then you use a blending brush, maybe put some texture in the background. I can see a little bit of a tree bark stamp there, and I think that's from that really gorgeous leafy, I can't remember the name of it, stamp set from last autumn. Intricate Leaves, that was the name of the, it was a die set, wasn't there? And it had a really spectacular dottage. Sadly it didn't carry over, so I'm not going to be able to use it, but because I think I've got rid of it, or I will be getting rid of it. There we go. I just like that little hint of glamour. Just a hi again. I had to assist a child. Okay, Wendy. Okay, let's choose some more then. See what I've got in my basket. Oh, there's some. No, I have used some of these before. These little grey strips. These are some more recent scraps of things that I've done, so maybe we'll leave those in for a little while because I have used those recently. Oh, could maybe cut some of those out. Do a nice little floral design. Let's see if we can find a nice background for them to go on. Yeah, maybe a bit of that. So this is where all the scraps of stampings go if they don't get made into cards immediately. Oh look, I was beginning to do something with that one. Oh no, wouldn't it be good if that fitted? Oh yeah, look at that. Yes, let's do it. So what size is this piece of cardstock? I've obviously used this section for something. So, oh, it's a bit bigger than I need it to be. So if I cut that down, let's stick that onto a balmy blue card base. Okay, that can go on there. So if you've got any questions, please just shout them or put the question mark emoji, because I'm sorry, I'm not looking up at my messages that often. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh. Just trying to get the same border all the way around. There we go. Look at that, that's just perfect. I don't think I stamped this too long ago. This was stamped with, what have I got in the background there? Flowing flowers, a bit of hand-penned petals. And I think what I did is I used pale sort of yellow and blue and greens in the background, and then stamped with Starry Sky, the butterflies, to make them really pop. This was me experimenting with, I think, the flowers that I stamped in the Posy class. Oh, incidentally, if anyone is interested in purchasing the Posy class, because I did that event as a fundraiser for the Ukraine, and if anyone does still want it, basically you just need to make a donation to one of the charities that I've listed in my blog post. I don't know if any of my admins is able just to go and quickly have a look at my Artful Stampin blog and grab the link to the blog post about the Posy class. And yeah, so basically if you just make a donation, then email me with proof that you've donated, then I will let you have access to the Posy YouTube tutorial of how I stamped the Posy. It's okay, I'm used. Jan, I always listen to you. You're like my mother. Actually, I probably am more patient. Why is it that we're always more patient with people who are not our family members? I've tried to get better at being patient with my mother, but it is an ongoing thing, and I think I'll just have to wait till I'm in heaven with her to have that perfect attitude towards her. So, but that's just, it's just life, just the reality of our weaknesses. Ooh, finding some nice little green leaves. Oh, thank you, Vicky. I knew Vicky could find it. She's such a whiz on her old tablet or phone or something. She's very good at it. I think we could do with some zhuzhy stuff in the background. So let's see. Oh, look. I'm going to have to use my hot glue gun. It's been sitting there going, come on, use me. So I will do. I've started keeping every scrap in a pail to make homemade paper with the crayons. Ah, that's a good idea. What do you mean? Do you stick it all together to make a collage? Just found these white ones. Quite pretty, isn't it? Oh, some more green leaves. Oh wow, that is not Stampin' Up. This is Prima flowers, but it does fit, doesn't it? It's getting a bit random now, but you know, sometimes random is good. sure I had, oh, there it is. I was going to say, I'm sure I had another little basket of bits and pieces. Maybe that could have my sentiment on it or something. This is getting very busy. Right. Okay, so the first thing to do is to put some of this thread down. And take some of that. Oh, hold on, what's going on? Oh, oh, that's interesting, Martina. Oh, okay. Oh, I keep all kinds of things to put in my paper to gold flakes look nice. Ah, hello. Hi, Jennifer Schultz from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I just love you. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. You know what? That's so lovely. And your art. And have never made it to a live till now. Yay! But have probably seen every single one of your videos. Oh, welcome, Jennifer. Woohoo! Welcome, Jennifer. Let's give Jennifer a big hug. Big virtual hug. How can we do that? Are there huggy emojis? There probably are huggy emojis, aren't there? Oh dear. I did want it roughly, so I don't know why I'm sorting out this thread like I don't need it. Right, come on. Right, okay, Ruth. Stop your faffing. Right, then we need these. So this poor hot glue gun has been sitting here waiting to be used. I'm just going to see if I can use up some of this glue. There we go. Right, the silicone mat, I cannot tell you how useful this silicone mat is, especially when you get glue all the way around your glue gun, and you can basically pick up your silicone mat and use it like a bit of a cloth. But of course you couldn't use a normal cloth, because if you used a normal cloth, all the glue would get stuck to the cloth and you might burn yourself. But when you use a silicone mat, look, the glue just sticks to it, and then afterwards you can have a grand old time picking it all off. If you're a bit of a picker, you know what I mean. You love it. So right, what's going on here? That's not as random. I wanted it more random. Right, there we go. Right, I just want a little bit of glue on there, because I still need to be able to put leaves under these. Right, there we go. Right, let's start popping. Now I sometimes find, oh, oops, I was going to say, I sometimes find it easier to take the stem off, but the leaf came off as well. Never mind. Okay, shove that under there. Okay. Shuffle that there. Okay, so in order not to get strings of glue, this is what you do. You just do little tiny circles, like so. Oh dear. I'm just going to have to stick a flower over the top of that, all that glue. Made of a bit of a mess there. Never mind, it's alright. That's how we rock. Hi Trisha Remedios. It's always fun to catch her live. Hi everyone. Hi Jennifer. Yes, welcome. Got a new fan, Jennifer Schultz. So how long have you been following the channel, Jennifer? Oh, now some people do ask me from time to time, how do I know when you're going live? Okay, so because of my erratic nature of my life, and I have multiple responsibilities apart from just coming on YouTube and playing with garden paper. I have a WhatsApp broadcast group. Now, if you don't know what WhatsApp is, it's basically this really helpful app that you can download onto your mobile phone device, and you coordinate it with your mobile phone number, and you can message people all around the world if you have their phone number. And so if you email me your mobile phone number, I will put you in my WhatsApp broadcast list. So that basically means that nobody else sees your number apart from me. So it's quite safe. You're not going to get spam messages. And then every time I go live, I share the link via Messenger on WhatsApp, via a message. Sorry. So yeah, so that's one way. The other way is to make sure that you subscribe to my channel and you've pressed the bell button, and then that way you may get a notification, but that's only depending if you are near your tablet or your computer or your phone or whatever, and you have the notification settings switched on. Unfortunately, a lot of people do switch their YouTube settings off because they don't want all the messages coming through. So yeah. Oh, now why is that stuck? You know what? I think I know. I stuck a bit of, there's a bit of glue got stuck onto it here, and it's not going through. So I'm just going to snip that. I thought that might be a problem when it happened earlier. No. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, that's better. I've got string everywhere. Okay. So the other question people ask is, Ruth, why do you use a hot glue gun? So occasionally I do use a hot glue gun because it does make life a little bit easier when you're doing quick work like this and you just want something to stick, to bond instantly. Hot glue guns are not completely instant, but they are a little bit faster than using wet glue. And you know, when you're in that kind of like scrappy, just stick it down mood, your mojo can be hampered somewhat if you're waiting for glue to dry. So I find it better just to use some hot glue. I quite like the idea of that there. And then, I don't know, I just quite like the idea of the black and white being a bit of a contrast, but not too sure where to put it. Oh, maybe there. Just need a tiny wee spot. Come on. Oh, that's a bit more than I expected, but never mind. I wonder if I could find a little flower to stick on there. Random. Wrong colour. Oh, I do have this butterfly that Linda gave me. Now, for some reason, it's kind of separated. Why has that happened? Oh, it's a bit of the sticker. Can that go on there? There we go. This was a sticker that Linda sent me. So it's not a Stampin' Up product, but there we go. That fits quite nicely there. Still a bit unsure about whether to use this. Oh, actually, I think I prefer it a bit higher up, but I don't know. I'm not convinced. Maybe just more leaves. More leaves, more leaves. My ringtone for Ruth going online is a drum roll. Fitting, wouldn't you say? I think so. I like a drum roll to announce my presence. I think Vicky's is like an angel harp. So I don't know, drum roll, angel harp, whatever you want. I wonder if I'll just put another wee flare. Got any flowers in here? Let's see if I've got any in here. Oh, there's another gold one. Stick on there. You would think for somebody who uses a lot of flowers, who likes flowers, I would have lots of spare. Oh, I know where they are. It's because I cut flowers out sometimes and I keep them in little baggies, in little kits. So I don't always have them in my scrap drawer as scrap. So I wasn't sure whether to go for the same. Oh, this is so over the top, but it's fabulous. It's so ridiculously over the top, this card. But you know me, when I get started, more is more. Come on, stick that there. You may as well. If you're going to do it, you're going to do it, aren't you? Oh, there's a needle and thread there. That doesn't need to live there. That can live somewhere else. Oh, thanks, Wendy. Mine are epic. I just keep going. Oh, I'm a doorbell for Janine. Oh, you know what? That'd be so cool if one day I went and rang Janine's doorbell and she'd be like, oh, Ruth's going live. And so she'd go to her computer and she'd switch it on and I'd be there going, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And she'd be like, oh no, it is my doorbell. And then she'd go to her door and I'd be standing there. Wouldn't that be cool? One day, Janine. We love your over-the-top card. It's a typical Ruth card. More is more. I got that. I think I got that saying from Iris Apfel. You guys, if you don't know who Iris Apfel is, you've got to look her up. She's amazing. She's 100 years old, and she dresses so cool. She really does. Do you think I better stop now? Ooh, that's a bit of rubbish. That's not meant to be there. Just want some of these thready bits to stick out a bit more because I seem to have lost some of them. Look, I just want them to sort of poke out a bit like, this is like Johnny Depp's hair, isn't it? Just all over the place. Trying to release some of these. There we go. Look, I've got this bit of black feather. I could just poke a bit in. Oh yes, just a little bit. Again, this is not Stampin' Up, this is just something I've got in my stash. I love feathers. I'm going to get that in. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, in you go. There we go. This is so ridiculous. Oh, Jan, yes, yours too. Yes. Ooh, a little bit of lace. Ooh, I know I can tuck that. fit under there? Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Just to carry that black through a little bit more. Right, I am going to stop after this one, guys, because I need to go through my list of stuff that I need for tomorrow. I've taken a strawberry cheesecake out of the freezer. It is defrosting. It is gluten-free. Wendy, you'll be pleased to hear. And just got to poke these little bits out. We're going to have cups of tea, cups of coffee, and we're going to eat cake and make cards and look at the new catalogue. I've got some retired stuff for sale as well, so that'll be fun. Just pop that. Got that spare little bit. I may as well make use of it, hadn't I? You know, what do I say? Waste not, want not. Because these little bits would only go in the bin. They didn't get used up. Just pull it back a bit. Oh, do you want me to get some sugar-free stuff? You can have a little bit. If someone say to you, no, Esther's just woken up now. Esther was falling asleep then. Someone say cheesecake. Right, there we go, guys. Isn't it, Karen? It just works perfectly because you've got a little bit of black up there, bit of black there, and then you just got that little bit, just, you know, bringing it all together. Right, so I am going to love yous and leaves here. We'll just recap. That was the first card of the evening, this one here, using up a stamped one sheet wonder. Vicky did put the link in the description, and I will go back and grab that and pop it. Actually, Vicky, I can tell you what you could do is, if it's not too much bother, could you message me the link to this Stamp One Sheet Wonder. Thank you, and then I'll put it in the description. This one, I've got no idea when I did it. It's probably last year sometime, but it's a technique I will come back to if you really want to see me use it. But it's basically where you mask off an area, so underneath there's a masked area, and to be honest, it's not that you always use the masking, it just serves as a kind of guide to know where to stamp, what direction to stamp your leaves in. And then I used some of that cork paper from last year, which is so gorgeous, really lovely, and then some foil to finish that one off. And then this one, oh, I'm yawning now, excuse me. There we go. Oh, that sounds nice, Martina. And then this silly over the top card. So ridiculous. But fun, you know, for that flamboyant person in your life, you know. Okay. Oh, you couldn't find that one. All right, Janet. Blah, blah, blah. Vicky. No worries. No worries. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, take care, Jodie. Oh, they've had a dip in the pool, your dogs. Oh, bless you. Right, well, thank you so much for joining me, guys. As per usual, please do follow me on social media. I'm just going to remind you what that looks like. And oh, let me just sort out this. There we go, that's better. Excuse me. Oh, you don't need to see my email address down there, do you? Because you can see it there. Silly me. Okay, let's get rid of that. So, as per usual, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. And if you're not already following me on YouTube, then please do hit that subscribe button. Now, somebody emailed me very kindly, and I haven't responded yet, but I will mention this on live, to say she would subscribe when she signed into YouTube. And it reminded me to remind you guys that in order to subscribe, you do need to be signed into YouTube. So when you're watching YouTube, you need to look in your top right hand corner and see that there's like a little picture there. If there's nothing there, it means you're not signed in. So it usually means you have to sign in with an email address or create a Gmail account or Google account rather. And there is benefits to doing that if you haven't done that already. Then if you go to my description, there is a whole load of links to my Facebook group. So this person also said, oh, I don't know how to get there. Well, it's in the description of one day I'll do a video explaining how these things will work, but basically it's in the description. And what's the other thing to tell you? Oh, right. So it has been mentioned before. I don't know if you can see. I have this mark on my arm, and some people, I do get the most concerned emails from the most lovely people concerned about this mark on my arm. Now, I have had it checked out by a doctor, but I probably will just go and get it double checked, because what they did the last time that they checked it, they measured it. So I am going to go and get it checked out to make sure that it hasn't got larger. Now, I know it is irregular. It always has been since I can remember. I've had it a very, very long time. But it just so happens that I think I have a mole. Sorry, I'll get rid of... Let me get rid of this stuff. It just so happens that I have a mole on top of that mark, so it makes it look really suspicious. I know people are very good at keeping an eye on their markings and stuff, but I think that is why it does look a little bit odd. So thank you for your kind concern, folks, but it's not itchy, it's not red, there's nothing, I've not been concerned about it. But I do have to go to the doctor just to get I just want to get my iron count checked again. So I did phone up actually to try and make an appointment today, but my local GP was shut for a training day. So I will call and I will make an appointment just to get it checked out. But I'm not concerned about it. Yes, it's a mole on a mole. Yeah. Yeah, or it's a mole on a blemish, just like, I don't know whether you would call it a birthmark. Yeah, so, but thank you. Honestly, it just reminded me how kind you guys are and how concerned you get for me, which is very, very sweet. So there we go. Ruth, your description, does it say artistic, patient, good humour, generous, and so forth? No, no, because to be honest, I'm on good behaviour when I'm on live, and if anyone knows me in real life, I'm not always that way. Thank you, Karen. That's very kind of you. Yes, I will get it checked out. That's very sweet. Sweet of you too. I am a mole and I live in a hole. Okay, all the mole jokes are happening now. Yeah, no, I'm not dismissing your concerns. Please don't think I'm dismissing your concerns, but I just wanted to reassure you that it hasn't concerned me, because it's not, it hasn't changed. It's not itchy. It's not red at all. But I will. They did record for me the size of it, so I'm gonna get it checked to see if it's grown or whatever. Oh, Trisha does get, yeah, you follow up as well. Oh, hi Jenny, nice to see you. A birthmark, yeah, possibly. Yeah, I know some people do have sort of unusual birthmarks and stuff. Yeah. I'll tell you a funny story though about it. Hi Deborah. Yes, hi, how are you? I am well, thank you. One day when I was breastfeeding, I can't remember which child, maybe my first or my second child, and one of Tom's nephews was just sitting next to me, and he went, what's that? Like that. And I assumed I assumed he was talking about my nipple because I was breastfeeding. I just thought, oh, well, he's just a little boy. He's not seen anyone breastfeed before. And I went, oh, that's my nipple. I said, that's what I'm feeding whatever child it was. And he went, no, what's that? And I went, oh, that's just a mark on my body. It's just a mark. So there we go. So that just goes to show that I have had it for definitely over 16 years, if not, well, 17 years, if not 20, because my eldest son is now 20. So there we go. Yeah. Oh, lovely to see you, Deborah. It's been a little while. Jenny, I saw you last week, so it hasn't been a little while. Oh, hi, Ruby. I'm just saying goodbye now, guys. So I'm going to go and pack my scissors. I'm just sort of looking here of what I need to take with me tomorrow. I'm going to take a bone folder. I'm going to take my take your pick. I'm trying to think what I should take to class tomorrow. Oh, should I take a little bit of Winkestella? Might do that as well. It feels like I'm going on holiday. I've got 1, 2, 3 boxes packed and a bag packed full of stuff to go and do this class. I mean, years ago, I would pack everything into just this like one pulley thing. But anyway, there we go. Martina says, I had a similar mark once, Ruth, and I got it lasered off as a precaution. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I had a friend who had one on her leg taken. So 20, you're too young to have a 20-year-old. Oh no, I'm not, yeah, no, yeah. Oh, okay, Deborah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Vicky, as well, for sharing the Boughs and Blossoms tutorial information. Thank you. Yeah, so if you haven't bought Boughs and Blossoms, then I think in America it's sold out actually. In the UK we still have it. So basically it's a stamp set and punch. And if you purchase it via myself or my sister Esther, basically you get to have a free tutorial. Actually, 4 tutorials. What am I talking about? 4 tutorials via YouTube. But if you can't purchase them from me, then they cost £10. So you just need to click on the link. There's a blog post for it as well, which I will quickly grab because I can. Bear with. There it is. There we go. Uh-oh, grammar police. Grammar police. Grammar police, Esther, will be after me. What have you spelt wrong, Est? Arrivederci. Night all. Take care. Lovely to see you all. Write a list. I have written a list. Yeah, I've got a list and I'm checking it twice. Yeah. Yeah. So these are the things that I haven't, that I do need to pack. So let me know which is your favourite. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes, watch the replay, Diane. Oh, the police will be after you. Yeah, they will. Oh, dear, Esther. Right, good night, all. Thank you for joining me. And there we go. That's just a wee reminder. You can order a catalogue from me if you'd like to. And, of course, there's my social media reminder.